Hello, small group leaders. Ted Davenport here with your March small group scoop homemade video. Hey, folks, I just want to give you a heads up of some things that are coming up. Nothing urgent, but I thought maybe you, as key leaders in the church, would like to know kind of what the schedule is over the next several weeks and months. We finished up the Element series a couple of weeks ago. Great series talking about those elements in our faith that are good indicators of how we're doing on our spiritual journey. I hope you'll reflect back upon those as you engage with the people in your group. They're tremendous discussion topics for how folks are doing in their relationship with God and with others. Now we're in the Life of Faith series, taking a look at Abraham and the ups and downs and successes and failures that he had along the way on his spiritual journey. This is going to be a great series, and I hope you stick with it. And then in the summer, Tim is going to do a series on Ecclesiastes. As meaningless as that sounds, it's still going to be a good series. Hope you get that joke. And then in the fall, we're going to be doing another church-wide unified study on the book Soul Revolution, written by John Burke. Great book about how to stay in touch with God on a real regular basis. We're going to do a 60 by 60 experiment, and you'll hear a lot more about that as we get closer to the fall. So that's the sermon series schedule over the next several months. I also want to talk to you about what's coming in April. Now, I know we're only in March, but in April we've got some, obviously that's Easter time, and so we've got some important information to share with you. First of all, on Friday night, Good Friday night, April 6th, we're going to have our normal Good Friday services at 6 p.m. and then again at 7:30 p.m. Real contemplative service like we've done in the past of prayer, communion, and then the crosses, nailing our family names, our sins to the crosses. So that's coming up on Friday night, April 6th. Then on Sunday morning, Easter morning, we're going to have a 6:45 sunrise service. We're going to set up a big tent across the street on the football field and have a sunrise service. Haven't done that in a long, long time. And so if you have any inkling or inclination to come early that day to open up seats for people to come later, because that's going to be 3 huge services later on at 8:30, 10 o'clock, and 11:30, our normal service times. If you want to leave seats open for those services, come to the sunrise service. It's going to be a little unique. There'll be some food, and it's just going to be a great time of fellowship as well. And then on Thursday night, April 12th, at Great Hills Baptist Church, there's going to be a huge prayer service led by Jim Cymbala from New York. And he's going to lead us in a really energized and uplifting time of prayer as a city. It's going to be packed. You're going to want to get there early, but you also, for now, you want to put that one on your calendar. That's Thursday night, April 12th. Don't know the time just yet, but it'll be at Great Hills Baptist Church. Hey, for those of you who came to our volunteer appreciation night a few weeks ago, thanks for being here. Hopefully that was a good time for you. I was there. It was just a tremendous night with a comedian, Bob Smiley? Yeah, Bob Smiley. And then also for those of you who showed up this past Saturday at for the talk by Tim Hawks and John Burke about missional living and leading. I hope that was beneficial to you as well. Thanks for being there for that. Hey, that's all I have for this month for the March small group scoop. Any questions, give me a call. Oh, I wanted to go back to one point. I mentioned the different sermon series. You know, sometimes people say, I'll say, hey, what study are you doing? And they'll say, well, we're just doing sermon notes. Just doing sermon notes is excellent. It's a great way to really flesh out what you're probably very convicted about on Sunday morning when Tim preached this sermon. So sermon notes is great. Go ahead and do those. They're great for application. And on the topic of studies and that kind of thing, if you have any small group studies, video-driven studies that you've done as a group that are just sitting around and you don't know what to do with them, you are more than welcome to donate them to the small group ministry. We'll gladly take them off your hands for you. We'll post them in our library and make them available for other small group leaders. Okay? Thanks a lot. Have a great day. God bless you.